First off, I'd like to thank someone for starting off my journey, Master Kevin. Well, when will it stop? It's a good part, and once again, to back up, and thanks guys for turning up today. I was just re-integrating on Hong Kong a little bit first. Some of the stuff that you'll be doing today, that probably only the very, very most senior people in Hong Kong can do. And I'm even talking about people that can do the Chung Q, the Muk Jong, the butterfly knives, and the pole, and all of a sudden the signal comes up and grabs their arm, and suddenly they can't move anymore. So what you're going to be going through is I'll even go as far as saying, to me personally, having our signal choice since 1989, that it's a different level of training. It's something you're not going to go to show your mates, here, try this. You're going to go, that doesn't work very good, you know. And and the good fun part about it all goes back to Silimtar form. And it's not a case of, oh, hell, we've got to learn the form again. I myself personally, every time I do the form, I try and do it better than I did it last time. It may not be, I might have a headache at the night, but it doesn't really matter. My thought there is within me to do it better than what I've done it last time. Getting back to Hong Kong, when I was over there was actually another gentleman over there, master in his own right, from another lineage of Wing Chun. As you know, there's a lot of people started to train under Yip Man. A lot of people were training when he passed away, a lot of people left, but not many people actually went on to finish the whole system. That's what's the case of. And Siegel Choi, unfortunately, out of a group of 4, the main group was Wan Shin Lung, Learn Singh and Lok Yu and Choi Sin Ting. He's the only person alive to this day. So, for me personally, he's taken Wing Chun to another level from Yip Man. And when you start talking about mind force and all that sort of stuff, it's really quite full on. So, what we're trying to do today is try and cover, try and cover the Silimtar form. Okay, but at the end of the day, you're not going to walk out the door and think, well, I don't remember a bloody thing. All right, and I said earlier on today, I've done workshops before. You go to this workshop, you go to their workshop, you can end the workshop and think, gee, I just paid a couple $100. I can't remember the bloody thing. Because they've tried to cover so much stuff to try to make you, oh wow, that's good, oh this is good, oh, that's a real good technique, and that's a good one, and you think, geez, I just waste all my money. The effort we'll put in today will be that at the end of the day, if you can just learn to do one thing, that's enough that's going to carry on through. Now, we've already spent a bit of time over here going through certain things because there's so much to cover, and that's why Master Kevin and Andrew and Raphael and that are going to assist today. And if there's any questions, please ask. If you want to know something or whatever, or you don't quite understand something because you think you get stuff on a very high level. And as I said, most of the seniors in Hong Kong aren't going to do what we're doing. And to finish before we start, I will also thank one thing, the Master Choi spent a lot of time with me in Hong Kong. In fact, to the point I almost felt embarrassed with his own students, you know, that he would actually just drop things and boom, just zone in on me. He actually made me, the guys that went over me, I had to do correction on them, so he was making sure that I knew what I was doing, and hopefully, like me, if I can remember one thing from there, that you can expand out. Okay. So just before we start, anyone got any questions at all? Now, Silimtar form goes to Chung Q, goes to Bilji, goes to Muk Jong, goes to Bak Chung Jo, and everything. So it is the essence of the martial art, and I dare say Bruce Lee was a good example of that, because he only did Silimtar form. But boy, what he did, when he carried on to go and learn, he always employed the principles of the art, whatever art he did. So what I might do is everyone just before, you might want to worry about filming like that. It's just everyone just to get your hands like that and just really, really, really